Hey guys, so we're back from our stop. So B-Man here doesn't really have any memories of John Cena.
I like the memory where he lost to Edge in that Elimination Chamber. That was
Do you have
good.
a favorite match at least, or like a favorite memory? When I say memory, like I mean like it could be a promo, like his.
I liked his.
Doctor of Thugonomics was good too. You know, like there's.
I liked his match with AJ Styles at the Rumble. That was a good match.
He had a few good matches. You know, like he had his rap thing. Like there's so much, like his acting career in the Marine. Yeah, lots of stuff you couldn't think of. But yeah, so now since we talked about Money in the Bank, let's move on actually to NXT. Actually, did you watch Heat?
Yeah, I watched Heat Wave.
Heat Wave, which was all right. Ethan
all right,
Page,
there was some killer matches on that card.
Match was, yeah, like it was pretty good. So the only match that I really cared about, like, was the main event.
I loved the opening match, the North American title match. That was great.
Yeah.
The tag team title match was good.
So we got moved behind the stage, and they called that a seated green, which actually wasn't a bad view because actually, like, you could see everything. You just couldn't see the Tron on the stage. But we actually had already seen. But yeah, so the main event, obviously, all ego Ethan Page won, who I used to watch.
Apparently he's from Toronto.
No, he's from Hamilton.
Yeah.
He used to wrestle on the independent circuit, so that's how I've seen him wrestle. I know of him. Also, he wrestled in AEW. He was actually at the last show that I went to in Hamilton, and actually he wrestled there too. So yeah, he actually deserves it.
Yeah, I really like that North American title match, the opener. Obafemi versus Wesley.
Oh yeah, that was a good match too. But yeah, and then of course everyone wanted Joe Hendry to come out, but apparently at the end of the main event, they
showed like a little flash.
Whatever the fuck it's called, like a vignette.
Yeah, they flashed the vignette for like a couple seconds.
Which I was pissed off because I wanted him to sew up. But then, we will get to NXT TV on Tuesday, Monday Night Raw in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley came back.
That was funny as hell.
Why didn't we get that? That's why the Raw.
Because Rhea's on Raw.
But that should have been in Toronto.
I know. That was kind of weird how they had the SmackDown, the pay-per-view, and NXT, but they didn't have Raw.
I know.
Toronto.
Guess they wanted to give Raw a chance. I mean, sorry, like Ottawa a chance. Sorry. What else happened on Raw?
Well, so, as you mentioned, I think Sami Zayn got attacked by Braun Breaker again.
It's actually his birthday today.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah. So you know how Priest and Seth made that gentleman's agreement that if Seth lost, he couldn't challenge Priest anymore.
Yeah.
Well, basically backstage, Priest said to Seth, "Nah, man, don't worry about that. Let me deal with Gunther first, and then if you want another shot, you can have it."
Yeah.
Like, so what was the whole fucking point of it then? Why? And then, and Punk came out on Raw. Yeah, and he apologized. I'm using air quotes there to Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So like, Rollins doesn't have any more reason to be mad at Punk anymore. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that now. Because the whole reason Rollins was pissed at Punk is because he feels like he cost him his chance to be world champion, and then cost him to be champion again until Priest loses the belt, which he's probably going to do at SummerSlam anyway, but that's further down the road. But no, Priest is like, nah, man, it's good, it's all good. You can challenge me again if you want to. So I don't know what's going on with Priest. Like, his run's been fine, but he's been like heel, acting more like a baby face.
I feel like he might be turning babyface first.
Probably is, but he's still technically the leader of Judgment Day.
Yeah, but you've already seen that Finn Balor might be turning.
Balor might be turning on Priest. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of Judgment Day is gonna fall.
Well,
I think. Oh yeah, and also too, Balor and JD McDonough are tag team champions.
Yeah.
Thanks to Liv Morgan.
Oh yeah.
What else happened? Well, that was like a week before this. What else happened? Or 2 weeks anyway. I don't know. Anyway, what else happened on Raw?
Bo Dallas made.
Oh yeah, that was. So they had another vignette, another videotape.
Yeah.
With Bo Dallas, and then like later on in the show, you see him in Adam Pearce's office. So that's gonna be interesting. See where he
How
goes.
they're doing the dual personality. I love that.
And I also loved at in the beginning there was the match between Jey Uso and Chad Gable. Why it's you see the lights going out. Jey Uso just beats Gable, and he's like yeet, and then he gets the fuck out of there. I'm like, smart man, smartest man in the fucking building.
You should see the memes they've done off that.
Yeah, that'd probably be pretty fun.
When your girlfriend calls you in the bedroom and you need to make by your first name. When your girlfriend calls you to the bedroom by your first name. That was a meme.
Yeah. Yeah. So Raw was pretty fun. I liked it overall. I think with Mommy coming back, that's gonna be interesting. Let's get to NXT now.
Oh, of course. Ethan Page was out doing this promo. Also, what was the little guy's name who faced off in the the North American title?
I'm gonna actually talk about that. I'm fucking so happy, man. MSK is back.
Yes.
Fucking love it. That was fucking for me. Like that was one of my favorite tag teams back in the day. And then of course the guy got canned because of some stupid allegations or whatever. So he's been in TNA with some other dude, and then they've been going around doing their thing. And then he came back last Tuesday night, and Wes Lee was addressing his future in NXT. And then they show up, and I'm like, holy fucking no fucking way!
Yeah.
That was so awesome. So apparently they got a match with Gallus next week. So that's gonna be interesting.
What else happened? Oh yeah, like that Italian guy.
Italian guy.
Family. You know that.
Tony D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was they had Heritage Cup match.
I'm bad with names, I'm sorry.
Tony D'Angelo versus Lexis King. That was a pretty decent match.
Yeah.
They also had a tag team main event where Javon Evans got taken out, but Joe Hendry took his spot. That was great.
Of course he comes.
Yeah, you kind of had to figure it was him.
Fucking NXT.
Of course, yeah, you kind of had to figure it was him.
Apparently he's planning on signing a WWE contract, and they're going to push him.
Speaking of signing a WWE contract, there's this lady, I forget what her name was, Stephanie or something.
Yeah.
So apparently she signed a contract. She's going to be on to WWE TV pretty soon.
What is she though? Like an athlete?
No, she's like she's in a wrestling company.
Oh, sorry. Also, SmackDown's getting a new announcer from ESPN.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, I get it, but why do they need 3 announcers?
Well, they have 3 on Raw, don't they?
No.
Oh, they have 4.
Actually, no. Wait. Yeah, I think I'm wrong about that. I think they're replacing Corey Graves.
Oh,
so it's gonna be the new guy in Wade
Carmella
Barrett.
had a baby. That's why.
Well, she's had a baby for a while now.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it makes sense. Because Corey Graves is not a play-by-play guy. He's a color commentator.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And what's with WWE? Okay, what's with WWE bringing in guys that outside of the like?
What do you mean?
They keep bringing in guys that are from outside the company, and it never works out. Yeah, you had Jimmy Smith. You had fucking Mike Adamle. You had fucking what's his name? They've had a few guys come in, and they didn't last more than like a year at most.
Yeah.
The only guy that worked was kind of like, it's not really the same, but was when they brought in Mauro Ranallo.
Well, he's from Aftermath as well, so he had experience.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't in wrestling. He was like an MMA commentator.
But actually was on a wrestling show. Same with Jackie Redmond. Like she's like a host of a show now at the pre-show, and she was.
Yeah, I know, but she's not a commentator. She's just doing backstage stuff.
That's true.
See that I don't really. But
Mauro was an MMA commentator.
That's but you get the commentators. You're hearing their voice constantly, right? They need to know what the fuck they're talking about.
Now that WWE is owned by TKO, who also owns the UFC, they need to start working with more of the UFC people. Because if you ever watch like the UFC, they have great commentators. They got Joe Rogan. I can't think of the other guy's name. I'm sorry. Also, sometimes they have Daniel Cormier. Bruce Buffer, amazing ring announcer. Some of the referees are also very good too. So if they started to use more of the UFC people, I think that they would draw in more of that crowd. Right.
Well, guys, just gonna pause quickly for 1 second. I gotta talk to B-Scat about something. And we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what else happened on NXT? I don't know if there was anything else. All that. Oh, Brooks Jensen, apparently he's been like going around attacking people, so they quote unquote fired him, and then they rehired him back, and he's attacking people again. I think he attacked Javon Evans, which is why he got taken out of the match.
Yeah, on Tuesday, yes.
Yeah, so that was fucking hilarious. So I don't know what's going on. Like they just hired you back, and you're gonna go doing that, buddy? Jesus Christ, so dumb. Anyway, I think that's more or less it as far as the wrestling stuff's concerned. I can't think of anything else.
I can't either, and SmackDown's going on as we speak. So
yeah.
Although I did see most of the highlights, but
it ended actually.
Yeah, and I did see most of the highlights when you were in the store. But anyways, what else were we going to talk about Wonderland. So yesterday, apparently, a teenage girl, she fell on the swings of the Century. They're not really saying too much.
Well, it's under investigation, so they can't. You know
that, and
like you don't want to go say it's one thing and then oops, it was another.
Hopefully, they do release that. But yeah, we shall see.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks when it happens because it's such a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
You get hundreds, if not thousands, of people going on a ride every day.
Yeah.
And the one person that's unlucky, and like but we don't know what happened. It could have been a ride malfunction because the ride's been around since the park opened back in 1981, right? So it could have been a ride malfunction. It could have been she was just acting like a jackass.
That's true.
Who knows?
I tried to find TikToks of it, but I couldn't find any videos.
Yeah,
we shall see what happens with that. Today, Eminem's new album, The Death of Slim Shady, has been released. I know you don't want to listen to it because you think he's woke, but this is not a woke album, folks. This is Slim Shady being, quote, put to rest. It's a really, really good album. There's a few really, really good songs on there that I like. But yeah, do you have anything to say?
No, I mean, if you like it, you like it. That's
you should at least give it a listen.
I know, I haven't listened to Eminem in forever anyway.
Yeah, but it's a good album. And it's also the old-fashioned way. Like, he's got his skits and stuff like that. 2 skits, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have anything to talk about?
Let me think. I don't think there's anything. No, I think I'm good.
Do you want to talk politics for a minute?
Not really.
Have you been following the whole Biden thing?
Yeah, I love how people are trying to make excuses.
So I've been watching the past few days. My dad and I have been watching CNN. Look, as you know, I'm a Democrat. I'm an NDP, whatever. I don't like Biden. I don't think he should be the leader. I think he should step down, have his VP run, or get someone younger to run. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've always said, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat or whatever. The reason why the young people don't vote is because you have these old people running who don't share our values and our ideas.
Yeah, they should be in a retirement home. Not
Remember
the fucking Senate.
when Clinton and Trump were running? I think that was the lowest turnout for young people ever because no one liked both of them.
Yeah.
You need younger candidates. Even here in Canada, I'm not a Trudeau fan. I think he should step down. But yeah, like it'll be interesting to see what happens with Biden, because it's embarrassing. You know, he called Trump his vice president yesterday. It's one thing to mess up one name, but he called Vladimir Zelensky Putin. Like, that's concerning. And I remember
the media is trying to make
I was watching a CNN. Now, they're actually turning against Biden, surprisingly. They were saying that Joe Biden's family and also his team tells him what to do and stages him, which is obvious because of his age. He he needs to step down. It's really embarrassing.
Yeah, I remember they're saying like, "Oh, it's cheap fake. It was doctored. It's blah blah blah."
If we don't want Trump in, we need him to step down because he'll get eaten alive.
Yeah, well, Trump might not even get in anyway if he's going to jail.
He's probably not going to jail.
Probably not. Yeah, I know. That's politicians for you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to mention. I don't know.
I will say I find it. I'm just gonna say this one last thing.
Yeah.
I will say I find it very interesting that out of all the crimes we've had former presidents do and be alleged and all that stuff, it's weird that Trump's the first one to ever be convicted, like even tried, much less
And
convicted.
can we talk about how crazy they are in the States? If you're a convicted felon, you can still run for office.
Yeah, that's
So
even.
you're telling
that's
me
stupid.
if I kill someone, I can run for president? Like,
As long as you're rich.
well, no. So here's the thing about politics. Technically, anyone can run, but if you want a good shot, you have to have the wealthy insiders.
Exactly.
Same with mayor. Like, you could walk down to City Hall and run for councilor, or actually, like my neighbor did.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get voted in? No, because you don't have the money behind you. You don't have the you don't even have the name recognition. I've thought about it. I really have, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's just amazing down there. Like, you can be a convicted felon and run for office.
Yeah, it's
That's
fucking
scary.
I know, right?
Because like, what happens if you get a pedophile in there and then he pardons himself and then he says, "I'm gonna legalize."
Yeah,
That's
we don't need to fill in the blanks. We know.
No, I know. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Scary.
I know. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go get our munch on.
I'm not hungry. You're the fucking one eating.
I know. I'm a fat ass.
Anyway, so let's just cut it here.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon. Hopefully, take it easy.
Peace out.
Peace.